moving on to the Krusty Krab, of course. You know, the only thing worse than eating chum, having it draped all over your business. I don't know what got into that scoundrel Plankton, but he's gone too far this time. If this is yet another diversion so he can try and steal his secret Krabby Patty formula, then like all his previous attempts, it's doomed to failure. I would say he doesn't have 2 brain cells to rub together, but he don't have 2 of any cells to rub together. Clever. Please wash me Krusty Krab down as quick as you can. Every chum-covered minute is $1 lost. Okay, Mr. Krabs. So it's 300, but it feels like... Ah, there's the chum bucket over the other side as well. Gotcha. Just thinking, it doesn't seem like a very big job. What are you doing? Washing down the Krusty Krab. You should be helping me, you incorrigible nitwit crab, starting by covering my chum bucket with a complex array of dirty circles. Huh? I mean, if you're going to pay me as well, that's fine, but, you know, I feel that should be a separate job. But either way, I guess it's more expensive just because it's, maybe harder dirt or something. Please, I'll pay you. Okay, now you said the magic words. Not please. I'll pay you. Please is nice, but the real magic words are I'll pay you. I figure getting the scaffold around to the point that I can clean the underside of this is just going to be a pain. So I'm just doing this from here. We'll do the top of it, obviously, from the scaffold. And I'm guessing there's an inside as well that I need to get into. For now, we'll at least do the outsides of the clamshell. Right, now, wee down the pole. Just a bamboo stick, it's like. Sign pole, you gonna ding? Probably need to do it from more than just 2 angles. Yes, there's like a seam. You pretty much always should do things from 3 sides. Like a triangle, because that way you get the overlapping angles. Okay, let's go up. Probably swaps just a short extension or no extension. We'll do this from the other side as well, I guess. Just do the stubby. Because we're up close and personal to this. We could actually just jump inside, to be honest, be easier. We'll get the inside of that angle first. Oh, each letter is individual. Ah, yeah. Ah, fantastic. Once again, someone was listening. Oh, that's so good. So good. Okay, up we go. Doink. And around here. Now we can probably get a decent amount of the back side of this as it is. We'll probably be able to get the rest from the ground again from just a different angle, because I didn't turn from the other side. Bonk. Or we just do it like that. Cool. Let's just stand on the lip here, I guess. We'll get a bit of an angle on things. We kind of want to walk around the edge, I think. Rimming a clam. What a world we live in. Things you never thought you'd do. Item number 10 on our Chum bucket list. Yeah, but why does this music seem so appropriate for this for this setting? Nice. That's that one done as well. Good. Off to a good start. Now, we are going to need to do up top. Love that noise. Up you go. And further. And we get, like, on top. So I think we might have to. What kind of a hand is this, anyway? I guess it looks like it's in a rubber glove. It does say glove, to be fair. Just need one more layer on my scaffold. It'd be useful to get a slightly better angle on this. I'm just going to have to jump across to it. So is the handle actually dirty? It's really hard to tell. I think it must be. It shows up as something too clean, so it must be dirty. It just doesn't really look it. It's kind of annoying, so it's going to be hard to know when I'm done. Is that rust or something? Yeah, it is. It is rust, but because this is basically the Pro Washer... Ah, no, we fell. Because it's basically the Pro Washer, rust is not an issue, and we can clear it away with the yellow nozzle. So, no problemo. It's going to make a huge difference on the main campaign levels again, as we go through with the Pro Washer. Yeah, with the basic washer, you just have to use the red nozzle and just go meticulously over every surface. With the Pro, you just slap it on the yellow nozzle and just waft, and oil and rust and mold just melts. Pretty good. Ah, no, we fell. See, the cleaning side of things, I like to think I'm pretty good. Platforming, not my strength. It would have been nice if the scaffold was just one level higher. I wouldn't be able to get up into this regardless. But getting the awkward angle around the top of the glove would be more possible at least. I mean, that said, it's probably going to ding when I still have a bunch to do. It's probably not going to expect me to be super, super meticulous. And of course we are going to come at this from the sides with the scaffold as well. Blink, there we go. It's mostly just about getting the bits at the top where it's an angle that will be difficult to get from the scaffold. That's pretty good. And then there's the handle there. Again, get the rest of that from different side. Honestly, this is just easier to get from here. There's the handle. Need to get the outside of it as well, which is fine. Ah, no. Never mind. Let's just move this around now. Oh, I should have done the bucket. Never mind. Actually, most of the bucket I can do from below regardless. and bit on top I'm going to do from the top. So it's pretty much just this end of it here. We'll go up another level. So we're kind of getting the lip, and we're getting most of the side. So that's fine. And then we get an extension on again to get into that crevice. The handles are indeed 2 parts, which you expect. That's fine. Let's do the underside of the glove from here, may as well. We actually want to move this back. We were premature in moving this away because we haven't done this side of the handle properly. Yeah, there we go. Handle pin is now done. Okay, I'm not sure what else there is of the handle though. But I also want to do this bit of the... keep falling off. Mainly because I'm just trying to go too quickly. I'm just sprinting and then it makes me fall off. I want to do the bucket rim. Oh, we've got more letters. Nice. Okay, the rest we can probably do from below. What's missing on the handle? That's what I'm not sure on. It's probably something from the top. I think we do have to go all the way back up again. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. That got it. And we get the bits of the glove that we weren't quite the right place to do. And now let's just stand in the middle and spray our way around, shall we? There is some rust that is going to take a bit more to shift than just spray and pray, but we'll get what we can. This is really bad drainage design, having a lip around the outside. I mean, we're underwater, but... Mr Krabs anticipated facing my superior eatery would render me too busy to concoct a genius plan to steal a secret formula. What? I think he was capable of such a foul deed. Huh? Hot? Kettle? I don't know. Why are you trying to steal his stuff, man? It was something only a real lowlife like myself would do. There it is. Okay, self-aware. That's good. Maybe a Plankton, but apparently he's self-aware. I don't really get the whole Spongebob lore. It was the very next thing I did do. Okay, so yes, here's what we start. The other thing. Okay. So the rest of this handle we will get from the scaffold once we're around the other side. Let's just clean this off. Actually, yeah, because we still have an extension on. We don't need an extension on because we are standing on top of the thing we are cleaning. Such a difference it makes with rust in this washer. See, I'm guessing the stats of this are basically the pro. Might even just be the high, I'm not sure, to be honest. It'll be interesting to do a comparison. In the Lost Temple level or something, or the fishing boat with the barnacles, just be interesting to do a comparison of each washer and how it fares on something like barnacles. But I guess this is why it was a 300 job, because I ended up having to do 2 buildings instead. There we go, so that's the roof cleaned. Perfect. Okay, now I can move the scaffold around. This corner. And run up. I was really hoping to be able to do it without jumping off, but didn't want to let me. Probably have just go on the next one round, to be honest, because I've done a lot of this part already. From here it just looks like a bag, not even a glove. Okay, this is kind of handy to do the top edge here. Down here. Falling off the side. Let's just give into it, that's fine, whatever. About this angle here now. Going up. All the way to the top. I keep getting stuck. The geometry needs less angles. Fewer angles. It's a big bubble. Okay, that's the glove done. The handle just needs doing from the front corner. So we just need to do this side of things for the rim, because we won't be able to reach that from underneath. And now we go underneath to get this side, so we're a little bit closer than if we were on the ground, and we've got a better angle, just to make sure that we clear the rust away. Otherwise, we're probably not quite here. Should probably have done a little bit further down on the other sides as well before moving on. We might just have to go around again a bit. But we'll do what we can just from the ground once we get there. But here we may as well just do a little bit more of a wash, right? A bit more of a wash cycle. This is probably the back side anyway, so this probably won't be on the time-lapse. In fact, the time-lapse is probably only going to be looking at the Krusty Krab, quite frankly. And we're not even there at the moment. It's a little bit splatty at this distance, but you can still do a decent full overlap. Cool. Actually, there's a seam here, so just make sure we do the sides of this. So it might be relevant. I missed if there was one on the other side. Oh well. There's a rock where I want to put this. That's annoying. So we're just going to have to put it a little bit further away or a little bit further around. That's still fine though. Okay. Going up. Top floor. Once again. Just to get this angle. To be honest, we probably went up one further than we needed to. Here's the handle done. Good. The pin still needs to be done, apparently. There it is. Good. And now the next one down. There's the rim. Good. Now just the top of the wall we'll do slowly. Yeah, we have come a bit further around than I would have liked, just because of that rock being there. But I think we've managed to catch up everything there. I kind of want to move the scaffold to a point that I can do all of the letters all at once, but I also don't know if I'll be able to, because they do kind of stick out a bit much. Yeah, they stick out too much. So like the B, for example, I haven't done the left edge of it all, so that's annoying. Well, I guess we do this side of them all, and then we come back at them from the other side, and hopefully we get the dings. So we won't be able to do it from straight in front because the path is there and it'll stop us putting it on. Now the B I'm going to have to get from below. Just expecting any of them to start dinging at any point, quite frankly. I don't care about doing them in order or anything. It's not going to be feasible. But now that I've said that, I may as well try. Yep, well, C-H-U, yep, there we go. M, okay. I don't care about doing them in order, he says. Doing them in order. B, U, C, K, E, T. There we go. I may not care about doing them in order, but I did anyway. So there. Well, why not? Okay, there is another seam over this side. Yeah, we don't need the scaffold now, I'm fairly sure. This seems like we can do... It seems like we can do everything just from the ground. Unless there's another top angle of anything, but I don't think so. The door is inset as opposed to sticking out, so it doesn't have a frame to do the top of or anything. We'll leave the extension on actually and just keep going around. Do the height. All things first. Would have been better if I'd done some more of the stuff from the scaffold while I was up there. Just simply to make it a little bit easier on myself. But it's fine. At least the texture of this, I can tell if I've missed anything. It's not like that Squidward's house, where I just couldn't really tell. Now, with the seam going down the middle, I believe that means the wall will be in 2 parts. So in other words, they could have called it rear wall and front wall, so that way you'd know what you'd missed if you didn't clean one. No, it isn't a Plankton, he's just gone and covered his own chum bucket of muck to try and look all innocent, so he has. Also entirely possible. I don't care so long as you're paying me. You must think I was spawned yesterday, were you not? Huh? Do they call it spawn for crabbing for crabs? I would have thought it would be hatching for crabs. I thought they came out of eggs. Yeah, I suppose fish come out of eggs too, but you call them spawn. So I don't know. Marine biology, not my strong suit. Not to that level anyway. Passing acquaintance. Oh, a room. Wall apparently. Ah, it wasn't a door alcove on this one, it was just the wall. Okay, so there's that window, it's that window. Door handle, door handle. Okay, but why does it look like a face? It looks like Spongebob. What is there not clean on the door? Ah, it's the inside bits around the porthole, and there was a bit behind the door handles. Okay, that's everything. We are done the chum buckets, I believe. Just need to do the pathway. We could even just check our list just to see that everything prefixed with chum bucket is done. Chum bucket. Clean, 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 clean. Everything is indeed clean. Good. Moving on. Krusty Krab. I don't think I need to worry too much about using this for anything, but we do want to just jump onto the roof from here, because it'll be easier than... I've put it on backwards because I'm an idiot, but whatever. We can jump off the back here. Doink. Good. Let's clean the chimney and the aerial first. Weather vane. Looks more like an aerial than a weather vane, quite frankly. It doesn't have anything to point which way is north. It looks like it would just spin maniacally. I don't think it would stop at any point. This just looks like an antenna. Which we kind of need to jump on top of to get a better look at. I guess maybe that is where the scaffold comes in. We need to put that around here. Unfortunately, we can't put it on the... Oh, we can put it on the floor, but it'll just be in our way, but we need to rotate it. Put it there, and then we'll just move it off when we're done. But this allows us to get a much better angle. There we go. There we go. There's the weather vane. Hello, jellyfish. We can also get the inside of the chimney more easily from here. I like that there was an outline of the antenna in behind. That was pleasing. Oh, roof planks are individual pieces. That's nice. Unfortunately, I haven't cleaned it properly, but it's almost there. I don't use the scaffolding nearly as much as I should. It does make it so much easier to just have a static platform for a lot of this stuff. So many times I'm just bouncing around. Oh, nails. Okay. It's strange that the top planks don't have nails, but I appreciate that they exist. And those I probably want to do from a lower angle anyway. Yeah, that plank is not wanting to ding, probably because there's a bit of an inset on the bottom edge. Oh, that one finished. As did that one apparently. Was missing. Whatever. Just turn myself into a liar constantly. Maybe I can do the same thing on the other side in this case. I didn't think I was going to be able to get it this close to put it on top of the floor area around the outside, but it's letting me, so I'll do the same on the other side, I guess. Boing. So, can we put just right out front here? We can. Sweet. That makes it slightly easier. We just get a better angle on the chimney, which is really close to being done. There we go. That's because it was all the same piece. Not sure what this roof plank in behind needs. Ah, there was a ridge. Got it. The other side will do from the ground well enough, I'm sure. But we can at least get the top parts more easily from here. So just a static platform, not having to run around and worry about falling off the angle. Once you get to the side of the slope, you just fall off a lot of the time. Is that roof plank done? This one, there we go. Figured it didn't have much. Ding, double ding. Always love the double ding. Go, get the nails. Like a washing line or something? What the hell is that? Just a bunting, I guess. Flag rope. Ah, it's maritime flags. Gotcha. Well, we can do the top of the rope. And then we can jump down and maybe do the rear side of the flags from the roof. Might be the best way to do that. So I don't know how else I'd do the rear of the flags. And this seems to be working, so... until that one. Was working. What's covered in dirt has one round leg and likes hopping a lot. I don't know. There we go. Because whatever it is, it just left. Huh? I'm confused. Oh, was it joking about Plankton, maybe? These ropes might be annoying. I might actually need the scaffold again to just get a top angle on some of this stuff. We'll see if we can get all the way down. The planks are proving difficult. What about this one in between? Oh, there we go. Got there in the end. Just spray it enough and it cleans. If in doubt, keep spraying. That's the key. We do need a bit of a top angle on this stuff, but if we stand far back, then we don't get too much of an angle on the rope either way, which could be good. I don't know. Oh, that's a window. That's why it looks different. Like, why is that piece of wall painted differently? It's a window. Okay, yeah, we can see the bit in behind the rope now. Seems like it was like flush against the wall pieces, but against the window it is offset. Do that bit of the base, because we are all about it. Get whatever different angles we can on the glass surface. There we go, got the rope and the glass at the same time. That's all the planks as well. We are a genius. No, not really. I'm invincible. That's the arch from this side of things. That's that roof plank. Good. Yep, as I thought, this angle is just better for this stuff now. Yeah. I would assume that it's going to show me the time-lapse from the front. Crab smells. I mean, probably, but you don't have to point it out. Some people just can't help that. Door. Frame. You do the other side of still. So these rear walls are not panelled, like it looks like they're panels, but it's not like the planks. It's a little bit of a shame. Would have been nice if it was like wall panel. Then I could just get ding 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 from the wall panels. That's okay. It's fine. I'm getting greedy. Wall frame. Wall. Good. And then there's the base. We may as well just do this whole back area now, I think. Because I'm fully expecting that the time-lapse will be from the front. We want to finish around the front. So we'll just finish off the back now. We'll just go hard on the back now until we're satisfied so that we can finish on the front, basically. Alright. Cleaner's wheelie bin, there's dumpster. I mean, should be shut, but okay. Dogfish loves catfish. Barnacle head. Starfish rule camp coral for life. Well, I'm sorry, but all of your graffiti, beautiful though it is disappearing. Seriously, the wheels are separate things? Okay. That's a lovely Squidward there. That's the meme Squidward. Needs to be a handsome Squidward somewhere. There it is. Okay, let's go yellow, white nozzle. There we go. Nematodes are people too. Fred was here. And there's our handsome Squidward. God, this comes off with the... Oh, wow. This is rust, and it comes off with the green nozzle? Okay. This is truly overpowered. Here was I just using the yellow because it's just what I normally go with. I didn't realize that the green was sufficient for even rust. It is a little bit kind of loose. Like, the line's not as sharp. So you end up having to go over the area a bit more anyway still. So I think on balance, what I generally found is that the yellow, you end up spending about the same amount of time going over it. Oh, it's mayonnaise. Who's putting their instruments in the rubbish? I don't get it. Why would you do such a thing? Make sure I get the walls in behind it as well. This dumpster's now full of water. We're underwater, but it's now full of other water. Cool, I think that's the dumpster done. Oh, dumpster rim is apparently not quite done, presumably just because of angles. Am I gonna have to, like, crouch down inside, maybe? No? That all looks good. That's a giant piece of mayo at that point. Oh, it's just... there we go. It's the lid rim, and then... there we go. Got it. Clean the floor underneath it as well. And then we just work our way through the floor area. Gotta do that whole side separately as well. At least the texture of the floor is not conflicting with the dirt texture, so we can tell when it's clean. See bits that we've missed a little bit of. This is honestly where the green can probably just be used, because this is not tough stains. I'm just habitually using the yellow nozzle when I need to get into the habit of just using the green more, for just general purpose. Yellow when it's like rust and stuff. Patrick, you're a genius. These dirt circles on the Chum bucket are exactly the same as those left on our houses at Compt Street. So was Plankton doing something there as well, or is there some other baddie? Let's investigate. You can't go around being a big dirt heaving hopper without seeing something. Is there like a serial antagonist in the Spongebob universe? I don't know. Someone who would make a big dirt gadget. Sandy's more benevolent, I thought, in terms of her inventions. Okay, well, we're on to the front now. May as well at least do the archway. And then we've got to go around the other side. We'll do the archway just so we know it's done, hopefully. I said just so we know it's done. Never mind, it doesn't want to be done. Well, we can't force it. Ah, okay. Cool. Same on this one, though we need to do the other side anyway. Oh, that plank was not quite finished yet. Just needed a little bit on the bottom angle. Cool. So this did work from this side, from the ground level. I don't think I need the scaffolding. That might make it a little bit easier. I mean, we may as well just grab it. Oink! Yeah, this doesn't seem to go straight, that's a bit annoying. Close enough. Why am I doing this so haphazardly? I'm not. I worked my way very procedurally through the chum bucket, and now I'm just working my way down the side of the Krusty Krab. This isn't haphazardly at all. I am deeply offended by this. How dare you accuse me? Me, of all people, of doing a haphazard job. Judging me. Such a cat. Oh, it's the arch that's not done. I thought it was the plank that was showing up. The arch is probably something on the front. We'll figure that out. First, so if I get a good downward angle on the glass behind the ropes, then it should cover off where it would otherwise leave a silhouette, and then when I do it from the ground floor, then it should cover off the angle that I've left by doing it from up here. And that'll be true of all of these planks as well, because we've got to do the undersides of the planks too. See a rope, but the plank, it's just rope and arch. So, archway, we should probably check above as well. So here you can see we've got the big bits left around. But now we have the angle to deal with them. So the rope, already done, very forgiving. And then we just tidy up the window. Just peeking behind all of the ropes. There we go. Just like that. So yeah, the arch still needs a little bit of work. Not sure why. Ah, on the corner. There we go. That's the arch. Basically, I'm leaving the front to the end. You know, if that's what you mean by haphazard, I'm just leaving the front until it's finished. I want that to be the last section that I do, because I'm assuming that the time-lapse is going to be showing from the front. And I don't like having a time-lapse where it's like lots happening, and then nothing happens for the last part of it because I was somewhere else. I like to finish on screen. Just like an amateur video. Anyway. So now we want to do from the top down here. We know we've done everything on the chum bucket already, so that's a good start. That's the plank. Good. It'll be interesting to see what shows up on our list of things when we get closer on this one. That rope is not yet done. I wonder if I need to do like a top angle, but I was spraying it from the top earlier. Some sort of weird behind angle or something. Just shoot straight up. There we go. That's got the rope done. Good. Good. Window. To the wall. Well, door frame. Do the doors last, eh? Door frame. Window. Ping. And then the base. I guess we could do the floor last instead of the door, but I want to do the door last. Well, we'll see what shows up on our list of things still to clean anyway. Because there might still be other things that we've missed. So this base, we're not quite finished with. So we need to figure out why. Probably just weird bits that we didn't have quite the right angle for. Certainly looks clean though. Does reckon there's only just a tiny piece left. Yeah, it was behind the rope. That makes sense. Cool. Let's do the floor now. Clean it away from the entrance. This doesn't go all the way up to the road or anything, though it probably should. Like a lot of the others, the path up to the road has been really dirty, so I'm not sure why this is just like a halo effect around the building. It should really go all the way up to the road. Whatever. This should be pretty much done. Oh, there we go. Yep. Oh, so there was actually a hidden sort of bit there. Base. So, the base is still not finished. Oh, this side of the base. Okay, I didn't even realize there were two parts. Okay, so once again, it's probably a bit in behind the ropes. Yeah. Sure enough. And now, doors, door handles. Done. Perfect. Pretty pleased with how this is all gone. Certainly the biggest job so far of this pack. There we go, do them behind, and then now we just bang bang. And bang bang. Done. Employee of the month, complete the Krusty Krab job. Once again, probably some achievement for doing X thing first or last. I don't know. I haven't actually looked. I don't know if they're hidden. I haven't actually looked. I should actually check and take a look. I might do that while I'm taking a bit of a break. For now, oh good, the time-lapse was actually encapsulating both, so that's nice. I was wrong, it wasn't just focused. But yeah, the front was the most visible at the end. Voila! Sweet mother of pearl, you've saved the day, so you have, and just in time for opening hour. I'll pay you straight away, so don't you worry about money, I've already taken it out of Squidward's wages. Say you haven't seen me cook, have you? Young Spongebob's gone missing and these patties aren't gonna flip themselves. We will find out what happened to Spongebob after a short